The one thing well, still right now, I still find it so weird, right? Because back in the day, everybody used to just swear up and down that I was just wild and all this other stuff. I might have did some wild shit, but I was honest. That's one thing can't nobody ever say. It wasn't like that. Like I said, Derek Tucker. Never forget, I used to be at his house faithfully with him and his mama and them. But like I said, once I had figured out everybody, all the people who was involved in certain situations, that's when I cut shit out, right? But the really shit that anybody could really respect, it will be men. Mind you, I knew Omar for years, stayed the street over behind Derek Tucker. Omar, Mario, his sister Melissa, all of that. Even after Omar got out of his accident and stuff like that, I still had love for him. That was always my little cut buddy. I'm gonna call him my cut buddy. But the thing of it is, Omar knew from the very beginning, even when he was with his baby mama Karina, she would hit me up, oh, could you please stop talking to Omar? Not knowing Omar was the one reaching out to me begging just to get it. But the biggest part of it was, I'm so respectful when it comes to relationships and marriage. I'm not going to play about that. Anytime that I knew that he was getting back with his baby mama or whatever the case was, I was out that picture. Omar, don't reach out to me. Don't text me. He knew, don't reach out to me especially if you're in a relationship. So even after he got, I remember Derek hit me up like, yeah, he was in a bad accident. And, I'm just saying prayers up or whatever. But afterward, once he started healing, he was able to talk, everything. He was like, yo, Rita, I got married. We're getting ready to have our baby. I'm like, yo, congratulations. Like, I'm not no fucking hater. But it was one day that he tried to do something and he overstepped the boundary. Bro, you're married. Don't do that. And I blocked him. The same thing that I did with Sample. He was getting out of pocket. You're married to Jasmine. I blocked Andre. Because, hey, you're liking a little bit too much of my pictures. I don't do that. Especially if you supposed to be the homie, you supposed to be the bro, you supposed to be my friend. I don't give a fuck if I smash you. If you're in a relationship, you're married, respect that fucking woman. Like, these dudes know for a fucking fact I would step to them and beat them for those women. They knew that. Even down to Derek. Derek was like literally like my little brother. If it came to him telling me that, hey, my baby mama getting out of pocket, whatever, he knew I would go to war. His mama knew like, hey, you mean as fuck. I know, Shrita, don't get you started. But it'll be people be out here putting my name out here like so fucking crazy. Nah, I can do crazy shit. But one thing you won't ever say is, I'm not disrespecting no marriage or no relationship. I will block a person and cut them off, even with same sex. I did that with my homegirl Arlene, and even more.